There's new evidence tonight of hard times in Los Angeles. As correspondent Bill Lagatuda reports, there is fear for the future after the city's bloodiest summer.
The new homicide figures seem to show that life in the City of Angels has gone to hell. A record number of killings in July and August, more than 250 each month. That's 8 or 9 a day.
With Bloods and Crips all out the city.
That's right.
I appeal to them to let's have a clean weekend.
A clean Labor Day weekend without gang shootings would be a miracle here. Though the city's most notorious black gangs do have a truce with one another, they haven't stopped murdering innocent people. And among the city's Hispanic gangs, there has never been a truce.
If I don't got a weapon, I'll fight anything that will kill them, man.
But of all the killings here last month, the gangs did less than half. The rest of the carnage seems to be the result of a community now under constant stress. The record unemployment, poverty, not to mention fear of earthquakes, fires, and more riots.
It makes people more and more tense, and then the consequence of that is whatever other problems they have in their lives, these things are all stirred up even more.
Today, some local officials even suggested it's been the blistering summer heat wave that's made more people killed. But LA has endured much hotter weather before, without nearly as much blood.
We're calling on all our ministers, our pastors, again, to begin to ask your petitioners to pray for peace in our city.
Praying for an end to the carnage may be the best thing to do in a city where everyone has a theory about why people murder, but where no one seems able to stop it. Bill Lagatuda, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Riots. He's back in the hospital tonight. But on a more positive note, a ceasefire in the city's gang warfare still seems to be on. Ron Allen reports.
Since the truce among thousands of warring Crips and Bloods gang members declared as Los Angeles smoldered, most police have remained suspicious and openly skeptical that the daily gang killings would stop. But today, the deputy chief responsible for the city's most gang-infested neighborhood said he believes the truce is not only real, but holding.
Drive-by shootings, there are fewer of them than there has been in the past, and there are fewer homicides that are gang-related.
The 4 black gang-related murders since the riot, says Hunt, compare with 13 for the same period last year.
There is reason to be optimistic. However, that doesn't mean that we believe that everything is going to be 100%.
Hunt's assessment is considered important because many gang counselors believe the truce is a rare opportunity for peace and should be encouraged more. But so far, little has happened. Most city leaders have a wait-and-see attitude. Hunt's view has veered from LAPD's party line before. For example, he severely criticized the department for not doing enough to prepare for the riots. The best-known victim of that violence, Reginald Denny, took a turn for the worse last night. The trucker who was beaten senseless on live television is back in the hospital, suffering from a blood clot in his lung.
He's been doing so well, and he's just had it's a major setback.
Meanwhile, Willie Williams, who'll become police chief next month, is already here, trying to prevent anything like the riot from ever happening again.
We must recognize that only through a process of cooperation and unity will the wounds and sores begin to heal.
Carefully chosen words meant to calm passions in a city struggling to rebuild. Ron Allen, CBS News, Los Angeles.